All right. Mic test. Will it come up? It seems like it's a lot delayed, at least a minute. Alright, well the mic works, we're just really far delayed. Let's get into it. Alright, here we go. Learn Age of Empires 4. Complete 5 Art of War challenges or normal campaign missions. Introducing some new and exciting mechanics in Age of Empires 4. Whether you're a long-time AoE fan or a completely new player, you'll benefit from learning some of the basics by completing Art of War challenges or normal campaign missions. Alright, so we've got a bit of tutorials here. We can go straight into the campaign or we can do the Art of War. Let's just go straight into the campaign. New menus here, new UIs, these look awesome. Conquest. In 1066, William of Normandy set out to wrest the Kingdom of England from his Anglo-Saxon rival. Only one man could be king. There's even like chats down here to probably play with your friends. Some locked items maybe to unlock. Let's start. First ever battle. Oh, here we go. Select the campaign difficulty. So story mode is basically the enemy will not probe your defenses. That's kind of boring. Easy for those who are new. The enemy will probe, but they'll only do single attack. Well, we'll just go intermediate then. I won't talk much about these menus.
Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land. This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne. October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Bayeux Tapestry. A carefully preserved illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown. So he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. the weather cleared. He seized his chance. 250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men. The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself.
The Battle of Hastings. Man, those graphics, the way they, those movie scenes, the way they did that, that was awesome. Kind of gives me a bit of a Assassin's Creed vibe here, highlighting all the enemies. Just watching it back on my phone, it looks so cool. Is that real, the place? Like a drone footage? That's very cool. Alright, so the game's loaded. 1066. William of Normandy began his conquest of England, but to end the Anglo-Saxon rule, he would first have to kill their king. Alright. I don't know much about ancient history,
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Attack Harold's Saxon army. On top of the hill. Some horses. This is very strategic. A lot of pikemen at the front. Can I click on them? What? Not attacking them like that. What are you on about? Don't die. Why can't I click the arrows?
Attendez les commandements.
The blue ones. They're gonna die straight away. So many arrows in here.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall. Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier.
This is pretty stupid.
Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat.
How do I retreat them?
He aimed to lure the Anglo-Saxons into a false sense of victory, causing them to break formation.
Right, then. The leaders have the unique abilities they can activate at any time. I'm supposed to retreat. This is so different.
William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move.
There's no option to click over the shoulder. It's just D command. And look here.
With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged. More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army.
These guys are getting hungry. Are these guys gonna do something?
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders, but William had an answer. His sharp-eyed archers.
Oh, the archers have moved up. Oh no.
Additional Norman archers joined the battle. Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse.
So this introduction is just basically showing you what
With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers. The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself. The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his.
We lost the first mission. Just didn't go to plan at all. So it's not that hard though. Alright, we'll try again. Won't be so complacent this time.
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill.
Alright, try again.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall. Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move. With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged. More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army. The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders, but William had an answer. His sharp-eyed archers.
Oh yeah. Totally an answer. I'm not too sure how they just rush at them. They don't even do their job. I don't even know. He seems to be doing it.
Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse.
Oh, this is terrible. I'm gonna lose again if I feel it. Trying to keep as many alive as I can. They just don't.
With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers. more Norman cavalrymen took to the field. The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself. The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his.
Surely. Just kill him already. Thank you.
The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen. In the confusion, some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic. Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning.
Wow. That should not have been that difficult. Oh, so we unlocked all the content. Oh, they're just building a castle video. I don't want to watch that. It says pages from history. This is the first introduction we watched. That's what that was. Not too sure if we've seen this. Nova Stella, Nova Rex. In April 1066, a bright star with a long streaked tail appeared in the night. Oh, there's no full stop there. I just fucked that up. With a long streaked tail appeared in the night sky and burned for weeks. Its appearance coincided with the imminent invasion of England by William of Normandy. To William's soldiers waiting eagerly to set sail from Normandy, it seemed that the star's tail pointed directly at the Saxon king's castle in England. This was a divine guarantee of victory. It inspired the Normans' rallying cry. Nova Stella, Novus Rex. A new star, a new king. By the time the star passed... Logan, I'm trying to read here, mate. No! Yes. By the time the star passed, the Saxons' King Harold lay dead, killed at the Battle of Hastings, and William the Conqueror became the King of England. That long-tailed star is depicted on the on the Bayeux Tapestry, and we know it today as Halley's Comet. Oh, so it was a comet? Is that what it was? Nova Stella, Novus Rex. That's cool. Bit of history there. That's the first intro video. This is building it.
At Guédelon in France, to understand how castles were constructed, they're building one from scratch, using just the tools and materials of the medieval age. It's a 25-year project. The world's biggest archaeological experiment.
How long does this video go for?
The most important defensive feature of any castle was the wall surrounding it.
Castle walls had to be incredibly thick in order to resist attack and absorb the impact of projectiles fired from trebuchets.
The curtain wall was over 20 feet deep, interspersed with towers. In earlier Norman castles, they were square. But while on crusade, European knights saw that eastern towers were round. They realized that eliminating corners not only made them stronger, but also provided a better view of the surrounding landscape. Completing the walls will take some 30,000 tons of sandstone.
Wow.
Transport costs in the Middle Ages were incredibly expensive. So having a good supply of local stone close to the castle was vital.
To extract it from the quarry, first a row of holes is hand-drilled.
Once all the holes are ready, I'm ready to put in the iron wedges, and I'm ready to split it open by hitting very hard on each wedge with a big sledgehammer.
The stone is split into usable blocks, then transported using horsepower and human effort. This treadwheel crane can lift up to half a ton.
The walls are built like sandwiches. On the outside, you have facing walls built from better quality stones. And the inside, the rubble cores, they're built with softer stones and other offcuts from the quarry. And they're built up in layers with a very thick, coarse mortar.
This ingenious method makes the walls better able to withstand hits from a trebuchet. Sandstone is too hard to be carved into intricate windows, vaults, and steps. Instead, softer, more expensive limestone is used.
I can't believe that takes 25 years to build.
These sophisticated building techniques make castles the ultimate feats of medieval engineering. It's a testament to their construction that so many still stand today.
Oh, so good. It was a short video. I was a bit anxious that it would go for half an hour or something, but alright. Well, that's cool. So a bit of information, and that I'm highly certain we've already watched. But I guess we already watched that. So that's the introduction to the first battle, and then some history there. That's cool. Should we continue, or should we go play skirmish? Well, we'll continue on the campaign.
At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations.
Imagine if we used to do like this.
Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter?
Deliver level of detail they've gone into this game is amazing. But I'm getting an Animus vibe to these gold specs. But still, very cool. Maybe they will discover the Apple of Eden. Loading times aren't too bad. I don't know exactly. No, I don't know. It's a bit hard to tell. But they're not too bad. So, 3 years now into the 200-year rule by the looks of it. I don't know how long. I don't know how long Normandy ruled over England here, but the timeline is all the way to 1217 for whatever they're going to talk about. Definitely not King William's timeline. He would have died at some point before 1217. It's a long time. It's 150 odd years. Yeah. Alright. So, 3 years into his ruling now.
William the Conqueror marched north with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York. But in his path stood rebel towns that harboured William's northern enemies. He would take the towns back by force.
As any king would.
L'heure est de bande, je commande, avant. Si comme vos voldrez.
Oh man. Please tell me that I can just go there.
Ici!
Oh. Oh. Is that a dog?
Je
it's a
suis
sheep.
votre serveuse.
That looked like a dog before. Right, so we picked up a sheep. Reclaim, capture, Middleport. What do we do with the sheep though? Can't hurt him yet. Leave him here.
Sois avant, compagnon.
Oh, here we go.
Retriez vos amouets. Apertisez
They're not happy to
votre
see me.
courage. Compagnon.
Sagitas!
Quittez! In avant! Oreille! À l'arson, chevalier!
Power boost.
Sans besoin de je commande! Avant!
Settlers. Can't let them
Very good!
They captured Middleport.
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe, establishing their presence in the north. With reinforcements to his army soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
Where's my... Here he is. Oh, we're saving. That froze my game for a bit, scared me. Man, this sheep walks so slow. Why? Move! You were running before. Well, you're too fat to walk now. Jesus. Oh, I guess I'll get the villager to go to you. Oh my god. That is... Why? This is nuts. They need to fix this. If there's anything to fix, this they need to fix. The sheep can't travel that slow. That is pathetic. Alright. How do we... Oh, we're gonna build 4 farms. Okay. They've changed the layout. I don't even know what I'm looking at. That's... a farm. Okay. Can we still put them anywhere? Yes, we can. Thank God. I don't know why these buildings... Why would I build on this? What happens if I build on there?
Labour.
What? What's the point of having that then? I just destroyed a bit of the land to make a farm.
Si, labourance.
Alright, I think we sheep's
What?
One here
Capians.
too. Get that one. Oh, and that's farm. So I gotta build 4 additional farms.
Si.
Wow, it's gonna take a while. Alright, let's build some
Edifico.
farms. Let's get some settlers. We're gonna assign 5 settlers to chop wood and build 2 houses.
Fact.
I got 5
Escolto.
settlers doing nothing.
Movens.
That makes sense. Alright.
Labour. Orchestre. Seco.
Chop some wood.
Che?
Chop
Ramateria.
some wood.
Guadaldensi.
Chop some wood.
Secco.
Me.
Chop some wood.
Alla materia. Quad.
Chop some wood.
Materia.
Si vado.
And then build another farm.
Ma sono.
Do I have any more civilians coming? 2 more? Oh,
Spero.
the noises are awesome. Build another farm, please.
Ma sono.
Well, they've got to travel back to here. So it is kind of like AoE 2. Oh. In 3, they did not have to do that. Okay, so that's good.
Laboranza a terra.
Makes it a bit more fun that they have to travel back and forward.
Parats.
You might be able to build a lumber camp. Yes, you can. Okay.
Ma sono. Mandements.
5, right? Yeah, that's all 5.
Si.
2 houses I need. Where can I find a house? Oh, that's a house.
Edifico.
Escolto.
Oh, we're under attack.
Homes, preparate.
Reste tous sans prêt.
These men kind of take
Fini. Che?
That was a house, right? Yeah, okay.
Lavoro.
Oh, I just built it on the road. Oh, well. We're building on the road now.
Accessment.
Can I
Avant.
just-
Compagnon. Hors vostre service.
Let's just go this way.
Apertisets vostre courage. Compagnon.
Okay, so we did that.
Votre yet
York's
vos à moi.
under.
The Norman army was now well supplied by a town, but it would take a sustained effort to keep the army at full strength.
Attendez.
Certes. Incontinent.
Careful reinforcements. Good. We're gonna keep them there.
Ici. Attention. Audio.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Alright, so we can capture all the towns. So really, the villagers don't really have a point at the moment. Where's the resources? Oh, here. This is interesting. Yes, there's an enemy.
Accessment vos compagnon.
Hey, what are you doing? Get in there.
What? Exploro.
You just scout.
Very cool.
Is there no way to make it just auto scout?
Si.
Oh, you just spam the map and you'll auto scout. Right.
Chevalier, je suis votre serveuse. Incontinent.
Let's head to the
Hors
next
vostre
town.
service. Grande, je commande. Avant.
Absolutely zero tactics here.
Apertisets vostre courage. Compagnon. C'est comme vos voudrez. Votre yet vos à moi.
Alright, we'll get some walls. Alright, 2 guards.
Attendez les.
Avant. Compagnon.
Ensala.
Aiuta!
Hang on.
À l'arson, chevalier.
We've got to think this through. Alright,
Je suis votre
no point going
serveuse.
through the walls. Get rid of this guy.
Votre yet vos à moi.
Quando je commande, avance. Quando je commande, avance. Tous sont prêts. Parle. Assure-toi tous. On reste ici à ambulance. Voyez. Sommes en ordre. Cavalarios barat. Bravo. Compagnon. Quiete caval. Bene. Chevalier. Si compos volbreus. Avertissez votre courage, compagnon.
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York.
Another phase, just escaping. Alright, now we need to build support, so...
Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
Escolte. Quitamos. Ubi vado.
1,
Mais
2,
labourons la terre.
so we gotta gather food and gold
Parats.
to construct a landmark. How do you gather gold? You just build a mine? Where's the gold at? No, that's wood. Where's the gold at? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Poiro. Labouro.
Let's get
Parats.
these 3 to do
Labour.
that, and then mine. Those 2 to do that. Construct a landmark to advance to the feudal age and build a stable. Alright, so we need to advance an age. And we need to build a landmark. We've got some cities over here actually.
Spero.
What exactly is a landmark? Is a landmark just any of these? Oh, I just need gold anyway, so I guess a landmark's just any of these. Select and construct. Oh, so that's how you. Okay. So I guess it's like you build the landmark and then you've advanced to the next age. That's also really cool. Because if you see your enemy building a landmark, then you just attack the people building the landmark and they'll never age up. How long does it take to get 200 gold? Like 3 minutes? Jesus. Oh, is that not gold? Oh, no. Hang on, that's gold there.
Vado caver.
Got some stone. Wow. I should have looked a bit harder. Get some people on there. May as well collect stone. You never know. Might need it. I have some people not doing anything.
Vado caver. Escolto. Laburo.
Alright. There's an enemy here.
L'heure est de besoigner.
The Norman army came under attack from a new enemy, the Danes.
Oh, that's annoying because I got 2 places they could attack me. I should have enough age.
William's army held back the Danes' attack, but they threatened to return unless William paid them in gold.
Ah, let's select a villager.
Ubi vado.
Council Hall or the Abbey of Kings. Heals or produce archers. Heal archers, heal archers, heal or archers. I don't know. Let's just build this thing. Where are we going to build it? Technically, if you want to heal, you want to be close to it. Oh well. Make it anyway. It takes 3 minutes to build. Does it actually
What?
quicker if
Edifico.
I use 2 units?
Escolte.
Yeah, this would be 100% quicker, right? guys. That's really far.
Escoltez.
Everyone on there. That's gonna take quicker than 3 minutes. Send gold to the Dane or destroy the Dane camp. Alright, let's find the Danes.
Soyez prêts. Audite, serviettes. Je suis votre serveuse. Avertissez
My scout should have been walking around. I don't know where he went.
Gwen. Si.
Access vos, compagnon. Audite.
Ici.
En
I'm not
votre
sending you
service.
out. I mixed up. Alright, kiddos.
Chez les
Stable, please.
Io ma solo la cosa. Vado a lavorare.
Toutes audite. Ascoltez bene. Attendez, retrayez vos appoints. Incontinent.
Complete the palisade to defend your camp. What, this?
Benefect. Toutes audite.
Palisade.
Vedi, io ma sono la cosa.
Toutes audite.
Ascolte bene.
How many of you are actually gold
Et
workers?
chez les mandements.
Oh, vamos, valez tous.
Et ci li mandemont.
The Normans discovered the source of the Danes' threat, an outpost on the water. William had a choice. Bypass the encampment,
Mon escouade.
destroy it, or pay the Danes the gold they demanded.
Yeah, we're definitely going to destroy it. That's what we're going to do.
Escolte bene. Temp de retournar.
Can we build a... No?
Audite.
Ouais, mais
Oh. That's how you build a gate.
vado lavorare.
Makes sense.
Cose sarà ma sonata.
Hang on, love.
Audite,
I have to
servientes.
build that first.
In avant.
No, what the...
Parat por venir. Io ma sono la cose.
This
Cavalario
archer,
parat.
this
Bene.
horseman, sorry. Come back here.
Obeio.
How do you select all military units, or can you not do that? Alright. Build some horses, build some archies. And then you guys are healed-ish. Not yet.
Si, parat. Obéir, c'est vertu. Attention.
I don't want to select civilians.
Bene, audite. Ite.
Oh, it's one archer too. That's cool. So it's just one unit you're building instead of like 5. We're under attack now. That was quick. Well, they're dead.
L'heure est de venir.
That was a waste of archers.
Mande squede.
To build that one, I need a game.
Cose sarà ma sonata. Si, bene. Vado lavorare. Cammino.
Alright, love, what are you doing?
Muovo. Con mi
Thank you.
trenca. Chito.
Where you going?
Io ma sono la
You
cose.
can't get through there, build the gate.
Vado lavorare.
Alright, there we go. You guys,
Certes.
let's move.
Soyez prest, compagnon.
Well, there's no walls protecting this place.
Sagita in arco. Entendo. Parat por
What
venir.
else can we do? Build a blacksmith? Just build that here. I don't even care.
Cose sarà massonata. Escolte bene. Non es paraitis. Quel me? Cos'è sarà massionata?
Alrighty, are you guys done yet? Not really. Doesn't matter there. Let's
L'heure
move.
avant, compagnon. Apertisez,
Odite.
Let's just start
retrayez
running.
vos amours.
Do that.
Soyez ronde, je commande, avant.
Avante.
Avant, compagnon. Certes. Apertisez
Let's
votre
move.
courage, compagnon.
Alright, so we're gonna have some resistance here.
Votre service.
Hopefully we survive. I don't really know the tactic behind this. Looks like something. Oh, there we go. So they're not actual terrorists, I don't think.
Service en ordonnance.
Let's just go. So I can't do these? It says produce it. Oh, it's gonna be one at a time. Did they all just die? Oh, no, they didn't. Okay.
À l'assaut, chevalier.
Oh, so it's burning now. That's cool. So I don't even have to keep attacking it, it's just gonna burn. That's really annoying. I was gonna attack from the inside mountain.
Sì.
Like, you'd have to put it beside.
Cavalario spara.
And they're all dying. That's more.
Tous cette incontinent.
Right through.
Je suis votre serveur. Pour votre service.
Easy
Certes.
peasy.
Momenti si a pied.
Service en ordonnance.
Scaraformato. Preparate a pied. Parato a pied. Attendez. Momenti si a pied.
Can't see like where that unit went. This is dangerous.
Agita in atto.
Compagnon. Avertissez votre courage, compagnon.
Anything
C'est comme
else?
vos voudrez. Je suis votre serveur.
It's gonna be these winners.
Piede, cavaliere.
À l'assaut, chevalier.
Preparate a pied.
In destroying the Dane outpost, William stripped the rebels of a crucial ally.
Yep.
Six hommes.
Can these villagers pick this up?
Dendo.
What does that do? I don't even know.
Parats pour laborar.
William's ultimate goal was within his grasp. All that remained was to enter York
Right, that's
and
done.
destroy its keep.
Can't even do this.
Quoi de labour?
So we got here. Done the blacksmith. I don't even know if I have a barracks.
Cos'è sera maçonna? Colonnes sont ici.
Oh, I missed that. No upgrades. Bit more archies. Need more food. That's what I need for that.
Six hommes.
Still don't know what's happening with that. They're over here. Taking their wood with them. I wish I could just click. There's gotta be a way to just. I don't want to ping my allies, but there's gotta be a way to just make all military units walk somewhere. How do you do that? I don't think you can. Well, let's regroup.
Attendez les commandements. Quand je commande, avant.
Was that last thing 100 archers? That's nuts. Maybe I should have chosen 100 archers instead of healing my units. Oh well. guess you just pick
Labour
it up.
Spérance.
Alright, you go back to your wood.
Pratetera. Bene.
Oh, actually,
Ici Vatos.
reset that. I don't even know what I just did. Sorry, love. Just, do that.
Barats pour labourar. Movenskito.
Alright. So this will be the last mission.
Acces metro trejec vos à moi. Avant, compagnon.
Not too bad though. This is an
Sagita
intermediate
Inarco.
difficulty, not too hard at the moment. The
Access
first mission you
Vos,
failed
compagnon.
just because poor tactics really, but this one has been a lot easier. We do have 3 things to destroy, which might make it a lot harder. There's no more research I can do. I can buy food if I really need to. I don't really want more archers though. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's... Oh, that's some more soldiers coming our way.
Soyez prest, compagnon.
Quick, get him. Get them. Oh, I'm so far away. Rally point, villager, start. I think you have to manually keep the villagers to go into the war. They're launching an attack that we
Rest
know.
tous some prêts. Si comme was voldrecht.
I was going to regroup there too, so it's quite annoying. I'm over there.
Attendez, retrejec vos à moi.
Alright. Heavy men at arms. They cost 90 food. Where's my market? Let's buy some food. This is 50 food, 100 gold. That's not too bad. Alright, there we go. That'll do. So, do we not... Alright, we got this. Just need to slowly build the army up. 1 unit at a time.
Et Chiliman demande.
I could speed the process up, actually.
Vado laborar. Tout sodite, scolte bene. Et Chiliman demande.
Quoi d'abord?
Tout sodite.
Alright. I can speed the process up.
Parats.
Put them over there.
Cavalarios, quitamos.
Escolte bene.
Ah.
Felice et beat.
Alright. Let's build some pikemen. We need more food. Again. Oh. I just realized I did that. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, that'll do. What else can we
Labour
build?
Spérance.
So we got houses, mills, farms. What does a mill do? Food gathering technology. Wood gathering and improve mining. An outpost. Really cool. That's... Hang on, guys. Jesus.
In avant,
What are you
serviettes.
doing?
Si. L'heure incontinent. Odite, serviettes. Chef.
So these you can do as
Successor.
well. Oh, you can lock your gates. That's cool. So if I did that, does that mean I have to man it?
Arquer part.
Garrison. Oh. What? I want one of these.
Tourna. Edifico Cablimonde.
What? This is interesting. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Vado
I'm
maçonnat.
gonna need this. Let's build
L'heure
those.
est pour votre
8
service.
people. Holy crap. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. There's so many things to figure out. Get arrowed from over here. I need to protect this now. I should have built that earlier on. So that arrow.
Raté, arquer.
Avertissez votre forêt, compagnon. Pour votre service. Incontinent.
Alright, you.
Vale.
Quémant
Tourna.
You.
Instrument parade.
You.
Estrade.
Instrument parade.
And you.
Languier parade.
Arrête pas, Fado. Parade.
Alright. This is gonna be fun.
Esculte. Instruments conquident.
No, we're good. We're golden. We're golden. Let's
Ça
go.
vient de quoi s'y fait?
Move
In
forward.
avant.
Advance.
Estrect.
This thing's traveling fast. Holy damn. Let me bust through this front gate.
Kinos Mandies.
Let's bust through it. Some gold out there. Let's see the signals.
Sommet Parmande. Souci.
Oh, this is nuts.
The Norman army poured into York and began sacking the town as they bore down on the keep.
So these things can just destroy buildings, can they? Is that not how that works? Build a garrison building. Call infantry troops at near combat cover. Allows garrison infantry to be unloaded directly into stone walls. Oh! Should have read that. Building High range armor. So these things allow units to travel like above stone walls. That's really cool.
Sous instruments!
Moment ici, arquer.
Sus instruments!
I forgot I can just use Q and W. Man, I need more food. Alright. Oh wow, there's so many. This attack might not be very successful. But you can't run him over? No. Oh, this thing's burning anyway, so that's not good. Did that. Oh, everyone's coming in. I forgot about that.
Instrument on point!
I forgot I sent everyone to come in.
Parenthèse, ambulance.
It's like a quick reaction force coming in.
Audite.
No. Oh no.
Quemandes, Sier.
Oh no. Oh no.
Saquita y narco. Arco.
Everyone's just going to the death. I failed. That was stupid. Did I not destroy the keep? Oh, they rebuilt it. Well, that was fast. Oh no, I almost killed it too. Alright. I need to gather any more people and food. So this mission's taking a lot longer than expected. Honestly thought I'd win that. They're all going there. They're all going here too, good. Still got enough gold to buy some soldiers.
Parades pour la bourrade. Mandes Queda. Sur moi de Mars.
Food, please. Oh, they're here. Oh no. I do not have defense. Absolutely stupid. Well, that lost. Alright. That was a long ass time. That's so hard. But not hard. It was just not very good. Alright, we're gonna play one skirmish and then that's it. We'll call that end of the day. Or we just call it end of the day anyway. What do we got here? Use the cover of forest that survived and build a bunker. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, well, we're gonna call it a day. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was quite hard. But not too hard. We did rage quit in the end. We got the first mission done. The second mission was a lot longer. But yeah, keen to play more of this game. It's really fun. I just need to be a little bit. Just need to learn the UI a lot more and figure out how to do everything. I have to play skirmish, you know, and figure it all. Here are these all the factions? So you got the English, the Chinese, the French, the Romans, the Mongols, the Russians. Is that the Russians? Please tell me that's the Russians. I don't think that's the Russians. It must be, it says the Kremlin. Oh. And then the Delhi Sultanate. Oh, it even has their, like, existence. And the Abbasid dynasty. Pretty interesting. I don't know what these are. Never heard of Abbasid dynasty. These last two I've never heard of, but yeah, pretty cool. They've got some elephants. And these guys have some camels. Ugh. Alright, well. So that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna play the tutorial. You can group up. I'm guessing you can probably just group up to play multiplayer. That's what that would be. How do you do? Oh yeah, so you can do co-op versus AI, or you can do versus players. This is a lot more integration here. Search for a game, right? Ah. Training mastery incomplete. The training mastery helps you prepare for a multiplayer match. You have to complete the training mastery by playing 5 Art of War challenges or normal campaign missions. You can still continue those, that's alright. I did land by action. I was gonna say, what did I do here? So this is the training mastery, oh, okay. Alright, well. Where do you get these? Where do you get these items? That's interesting. Oh, and then there's masteries for whatever faction you really like. Oh. Oh, that's cool. In 1v1 custom or skirmish against the hardest AI. Custom. Or skirmish. I don't think those missions were. Those mastery challenges might not be too bad actually. They are cool, get some in-game rewards for that. I don't know what. Oh, so these are all the games that are happening right now. There is a lot of. It says auto match. Did people just. Oh, this is matchmaking? Is that what that is? That's cool. Let's get out of here. How do I get back? So... Oh, mods are coming soon, okay. Mods aren't in it yet. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it. Just have a look at what I'm playing on. Everything maximum. Except it's 1080p, I don't have 4K unfortunately, but that's alright. And the game ran quite fine. I am keen to see how the stream went. If YouTube's streaming it at 720p or 1080p, I don't know. 720p, okay. Well, that's alright then. You won't notice a difference on the phone or anyway. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched this whole video after the fact that it went live. We did the first mission. That was quite easy. Not really, actually, we lost. But then we won. The second mission was a lot longer. I think my problem was I rushed it, and the units in